Your stories of living with mould and damp. A big response from you after our special report on the issue.
It's impacting my health, my breathing, my daughter's breathing, and I have another child, and she's got asthma.
Also tonight, a major milestone for what will become the country's biggest station.
I'm at Old Oak Common in northwest London, seeing the progress of this huge project.
A major milestone for what will become the largest train station in the country. Excavation for Old Oak Common, which is being built for the controversial HS2 project, is now halfway complete.
In life, you're either a victim or a survivor, right? I choose to be a survivor.
We hear from lifelong friends Daniel Radcliffe and his Harry Potter stunt double David Holmes, who was paralysed during filming. And taking you on a magical light trail, we find out what it takes to put on the festive sparkle at Kew Gardens. A senior officer involved in the Stephen Lawrence murder case was corrupt, according to a secret Metropolitan Police report uncovered by the BBC. It said Ray Adams was cleared by a corruption probe which relied on false testimony from a man linked to the family of one of Stephen's killers. Mr. Adams denies any wrongdoing and has asked the Met to look into the allegations against him. Nearly 1 in 10 private renters is at risk of losing their homes, according to research by YouGov and Nationwide. The housing charity Shelter is calling on the government to end the freeze on housing benefits as more people become vulnerable this winter. The government says it's delivered more than 150,000 homes for social rent since 2010. And Wimbledon's plans to build 39 new tennis courts have suffered a setback. Merton Council approved the scheme last month, but a smaller section of the site lies within Wandsworth. Its planning officers have now recommended councillors reject it, saying it will cause substantial harm to the land. They'll vote on the proposals next Tuesday.
Thames Water has been told it must pay out more than £70 million to customers for failing to hit its performance targets. The company was among several water firms who missed key targets on reducing pollution, leakages and supply interruptions. 23 people were arrested in Lambeth this morning after another Just Stop Oil slow march disrupted traffic. It follows a similar march in Hendon yesterday, which saw 115 protesters arrested, the most Just Stop Oil arrests made by the Met in a single day. And Chelsea and Fulham MP Greg Hands has become the new Minister for London in Rishi Sunak's reshuffle. After being ousted from his role as Conservative Party chairman, he replaces Sutton MP Paul Scully, who is now back on the backbenches. Transport for London says it is investigating after an anti-ULEZ protest was injured after colliding with a security vehicle protecting a mobile camera van. TfL say no one was injured, but this campaigner told ITV News London she is expecting to be in pain for weeks. And just before we go, there was a slightly soggy gun salute for King Charles earlier as he celebrates his 75th birthday. This was the 62 gun salute at the Tower of London, while in Green Park there was a 41 gun salute from the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. This evening the King is to continue working on his birthday, hosting a reception at Buckingham Palace for around 400 nurses and midwives celebrating the NHS.